Alright, welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. Hi y'all. On a Monday morning. So since it's Monday morning, we're going to make it a Micromatic Monday. And since it's also Monday morning, we're going to make it a Menthol Micromatic Monday. So that's the plan anyway. So we're going to get it. We got a couple of days worth of growth here. And I did take the weekend off. Didn't have to work this weekend, so that worked out pretty good. And took advantage of it. But anyway, fun stuff, fun times. The weather is pretty mild outside, almost like a spring-like day after all the rain and cold. We still getting good and cool, at nights out there, but the daytimes are actually pretty spring-like. It's nice in this part of the world. It really is. It's helpful. We're having to start hunting a new place to live. Of course, they're not renewing the leases here at the apartments. I've been here 8 years, and they haven't raised the rent too much since I've been here. It's still been pretty affordable, but they're going to remodel, and when they remodel, they're going to raise the prices, and the prices they're going to, I can get a better place, bigger place for the same money. So I think Agent 00 Devin and I are going to share a place. And so we've been looking. I actually went and looked at a house just a little while ago that they're having a showing tomorrow on that we're gonna go look at. So we'll see. So Supermax. Now Bulgaria, if you haven't tried Bulgarian shave creams, you need to. They've got some nice ones. The Supermax Menthol here is a favorite of mine. They've got Rose of Bulgaria, which is another favorite of mine. If I wasn't doing the Menthol, I'd probably done Rose of Bulgaria today. We're gonna use the actual Menthol skin bracer. Nothing much better for menthol, right? About the best I can think of. And this really nice looking Micromatic guide eye. These are actually my least favorite of the Micromatics. They were the newer ones. To me, they're just a really nice, mild razor. Of course, the upside is it's still a Micromatic. It's still built like a tank. They're going to last. They're easy to use. They do a really great job, even though, like I said, this one feels milder than the original or even the clog proof. But they're just not my favorite. Now, not being my favorite doesn't mean that they're that bad. They're not. They're really, really good shaving razors. I enjoy the shaves out of them. But, they're just not a favorite. So this is what we're working on today. Nice little 2 or 3 day growth there. And we'll get it going. So I got a text this morning out of the blue from Ordinary Shaver. Y'all may remember Ordinary Shaver. He did some shave videos and was a member over there at that old toast place that we always talk about, TOST3.com. That's the letters TOST and then the number 3.com, where we're all about, single edge and injector razor. That's what we do. Everything else is unmentionable. You mention it, I'm going to throw a brick at you. But anyway, so he's been, busy with life and COVID and new kids and work and just like the rest of us. But it was good to hear from him. Hinted about he had had another video coming before long, so we'll get maybe a chance to catch up with him. See what's been going on. All right, well, like I said, these Bulgarian creams are really nice. They lather well, they perform well. Man, I ought to put quiet enough on this time, but we're going to try adding some water to it here in a second. Now, even lathering creams, I do the same as when I lather soaps. I want to start out with a fairly dry brush, and we'll start it out as like a paste, and then we'll add water as we go. Another thing that does is it gives us time to work it all nice and down in our whiskers here and get everything going good. I've been watching some videos where they pop up in my feed, rather, on YouTube of a barber in London, and he starts out with the pre-shave oil and does the whole barber thing, and he was talking about the benefits of why do you use an oil, and it makes the razor glide, and it does this and it does that. And personally, I think pre-shave oil is like snake oil. It's a bunch of horse feathers. That's what I think. The only thing I've ever seen with pre-shave oil is it gums the razor up and keeps it from doing a good job, in my opinion. Then you got to wash the stuff off. And if you put I've never had much fun putting lather over the top of oil. I mean, I know there's people that do it, and you're going to come back and go, oh, no, it works just fine. I don't know why you can't do it. Okay. I don't think it works just fine, personally. But look at there. What I do think works just fine is this cream. So we done got a nice lather going. We'll put one more little round of water. And away we're going to go with the Micromatic. I don't know, 2 or 3 day old blade, something like that. It's not a new blade by any means. We'll see if it's still ready to go. It may be older than that. I never always know for sure. There's still plenty of life left in this blade. You can tell because that's what it looked like after the first pass. It's sure we got all the light on. Yeah. Still the guide in eye. It's made to be run flat. That's what that aisle is for. Was that showed you where to. Yeah, marketing, gimmicky, really no need in it. This is your angle, run it flat. But if you push it just a little touch off, okay, whatever. People. Just run them flat and away they go. If you need to adjust a little bit, adjust. Easy peasy. There's not much, there's not many razors that are simpler to use than the Micromatic series, whether it be the clog proof or the original Micromatic or the guide now, the flying wing, which are the same razors. Just the guide now, they put that little eye in the middle. See right there? That was the guide now. I guess even back then they had folks that they had to kind of, you know, training wheels. Some people just need training wheels on everything. Some people need training wheels when they're not even training anymore. It's just a way of life with them. I don't know. All right. Here we go with the first batch. Now, I don't feel a whole lot of super coolness with the menthol in this. I know that some of the folks making soaps these days, Sterling, and Sterling comes to mind first because that's one of my favorites. But there's others. I know that they have the heavy menthol frosted stuff because a lot of people like that. I'm not one of those. I don't, you know, a light menthol, a little cooling, yeah, that's great. Going and trying to freeze your face off, I don't see the point. All right, so we got a little kind of a thinner layer. I would normally like a little bit more lather. Like I said, I didn't use quite enough to start with. It happens. However, I'm not going to push the let's panic button and, you know, overall. Like I always say, we're not icing a cake. We're really not. And I think that's plenty of a nice slick layer, especially on the, you know, the second pass. We'll do our touch-up pass for the witch hazel. Oh, that's someone else. Someone had asked in a video the other day, so I'm going to hit on it. They were asking why I put aftershave on before I did my last shave and then put aftershave on before I did my last pass, after I did my last pass. And I wrote in the thing. But anyway, that's actually witch hazel. I like to do my touch-up pass with witch hazel. And something I do, I think it works really well. You can feel the rough areas. If you do have any irritation or anything, it'll help with that. And just overall, I think it feels pretty good to do. You get a lot of good glide, plenty slick for the last pass there. And it, to me, it just works really well. It smells really bad because I don't use the expensive scented stuff. I use the actual witch hazel. Whatever the store brand is generally good with me. And it's generally 14% alcohol, as I recall. And that works really good for me. I like it. All right. Get that all done, and then we're gonna hit it with a little dry off wear before we put the witch hazel on. That way the witch hazel, I tell you what, I got a little splash on my glasses, and that drives me nuts. I don't know about other people that wear glasses, but I get a little something on them, it's gonna drive me nuts, so I get it cleared off. There we go. All right, let's grab our witch. This is witch hazel here. Just regular old, actually this is the Dollar Tree. So Dollar Tree is now $1.25 for most items. And it went up a quarter, but still, a lot of that stuff, it's still really good. I like getting some of my cleaning supplies and stuff there, especially. $1.25 for a big old box of carpet fresh to me is an okay thing. All right, here we go. We're gonna come down through here our normal jawline and behind the ear, under the neck, back up here under the jawline and right in front of the ear here, and that's gonna have it. Alrighty, that's gonna be our Menthol Micromatic Monday for the day. That's what we're gonna do with it. With the guiding eye and a sterling bore brush. That was a sterling bore brush. I don't think I mentioned that. Now, I could have put some more cream and got away with it, but it's still plenty slick. You don't need to ice a cake every time you put lather on, especially when you're going back for your second pass. You know, as long as you got a nice slick layer, kind of keep the cuttings cleared off, it will be fine. Trust me on this one. We can rinse that brush out. And the less you use, the more you have, and the less you got to wash your brush out too. So, oh, get us good old skin bracer. I tell you what, that is some genuine old smelling guy there. No doubt about it. I love it. Hair's all a mess because I was wearing a hat, which I'll have back on here in a few minutes. I gotta go do some more running around. Anyway, that's what's up with me. Ordinary Shaver, my friend. Good to see you back. And y'all pop over to Toast every once in a while and see what's going on. You can read as a guest. You don't have to sign up to read over there. So come on over and read through, see if there's any good information there for you. Oh, there, I finally got that stuff off my glasses. And, you know, you might enjoy the place. I think you will. I enjoy it. So there we go. Y'all have a good afternoon. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, happy shaves to you for a Menthol Micromatic Monday.